All right, Landon. So, what do we know about what happened this past weekend, and maybe more importantly, what we face for the rest of the week?
Yeah, definitely. We've been plagued by a shear line that's just persisted in our area for the better part of a week. We've been watching this pattern come down. It's a typical wintertime pattern, but the advantage to this last week was we had this tropical moisture coming up into the system. So we've had a circulation near Palau and a kind of a monsoonal type trough coming from Palau toward the Mariana Islands, and that's infused this wintertime pattern to the north with deeper tropical moisture. So we've had these systems clashing together. And that's what gave us a lot of the rainfall last week, including on Saturday, where upwards of nearly 4 inches of rainfall fell in a 6 hour period, on top of what had already been a very wet week, prompting numerous flash flood warnings, flood advisories across the island. As of Saturday morning, we had about 13 inches of rainfall for the month. That's on par to be one of the wettest Januaries on record. And so we still have the second half of the month to go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess next obvious question is, do you anticipate this getting any worse? Like, if we're already like making all-time records and everything like that, could we actually see more rainfall as we head towards February?
Well, that's definitely the case. We're still in that transition period of the dry season. Our driest months of the year are February, March, and April, and so that is the good news for folks that really want some sunshine. And we're going to see a little bit more sunshine this coming week. The shear line pattern that's been plaguing us for over a week now, that is starting to break up. We still have periods and episodic showers passing by, but it's not going to be quite the deluge that we had last week with that boundary sitting right over the island. So we're going to start seeing more breaks with drier weather and more of a trade wind pattern, which is more typical of this time of the year. So that's the good news. We will be drying out gradually, but still the heart of winter time up in the northern hemisphere, and so we'll probably see more of these shear lines come through from time to time. Will they last and linger for upwards of a week? Probably not. This is a significant event that's just hung in place for a week, just dumping the rainfall, the showers, the thunderstorms, and the strong winds, especially across the CNMI, for upwards of a week. So things are improving for the week ahead.
All right, so it's kind of an anomaly, right? So, for the rain, final question. So, for the rainfall that we will experience, do you anticipate this being really, really intense for short bursts of time, or just like a fair amount of rain, like throughout the day that just won't let up?
Yeah, basically, the indications that we're seeing right now, based on the models and the satellite pictures, things are going to be more of a broken episodic nature. Typically, in this time of the year, January, February, March, we get these shear lines, and the showers are more shallow and close to the surface. So you don't have a lot of vertical growth, which comes with the heavy torrential downpours, the thunderstorms, and lightning. This is more of just the nuisance showers that gets things wet. It's kind of drizzly light rain, and then it pushes through, things dry out, but then it's going to be another round of light rain. So that might be more of the pattern we see in the week ahead, but we're going to see a lot more dry periods this next week.
All right, man. Thanks. We appreciate it as always. So, might be a good time to water blast your roof. Mowing the lawn, not so much.
Well, I'm still in week 3 of waiting to paint my the roof. The yard keeps growing, the sword grass is growing, but keep a watch on the surf advisories, because season surf, they remain elevated, and that could be a hazardous situation if you're going to be anywhere in or near the water.